What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here, and we're back to actually just have a little conversation with you guys. I'm Depraved,
I'm Hellcat.
and together we are.
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. So we kind of wanted to give you guys a channel update. We've been kind of not around for a couple weeks. And then there are people asking questions in terms of why are we acting as things that aren't certain things and things that are certain things, and we just kind of wanted to clear up a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So, to give you guys a quick rundown, for those of you that may have not noticed, we did move. This is a completely different setup.
Right.
We moved a little over 2 weeks ago. And then a lot of what we were doing right after we had moved was honestly a lot of building furniture. Well, putting together furniture.
Some assembly required is a lie.
There's a lot.
A lot of assembly required without the proper tools.
Yeah.
And instructions, like Pictionary style.
Right.
Yeah. We're going to play charades.
So that's taken up a lot of our time. And then some of it is also, with all of this, we are living with my mom. Roommates, not like we need to live with my mom.
No.
She's got
we
fibro.
all moved somewhere new and rented a house together.
But it was also a chance, like, we moved in with her because she is getting older. She's just within the last couple of years has come down with fibro.
Which I've had since I was a preteen.
Right.
So I do know the score, unfortunately.
So it's a good situation for both of us. We're able to help take care of her.
She's able to help me keep things up.
Right. But with that has also come something her and I usually, honestly, almost a daily thing. At some point, her and I get a nap. And yes, I mean while I'm at work.
I normally sleep a fair amount of the hours that he's at work.
Right. She's usually sleeping while I'm at work. I usually get like a 2-hour nap in at work. And I know there's going to be a lot of people like, I can't believe, like, that's my job. Like,
they know it.
They know I do. They have no problems with it as long as
work is
done. So for a while there, like, I'd come home full of energy. She'd be full of, well,
I'd be awake.
She'd be awake. So we'd have no problem knocking out reactions. But as of late, like, she's been staying up and helping my mom with things because they're still setting up the house, hanging pictures, putting together other furniture.
Right.
Rearranging things.
Like, she has a master downstairs. We have the whole upstairs. And then we have the family space. So all of it has needed to be assembled, set up, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
Which kills me with the fibro. I mean, it needs to be done. And I have no problem doing it. It just exhausts me. I don't get my regular sleeping. And physically, with fibro, it's a lot.
Right.
So...
So by the time I get home, she's tired, and lately at work we've been extremely busy. We're creeping up on another busy month again. Hopefully things can get back to a point where I can at least get a little bit of a nap in.
Right.
But as of right now, like,
yeah,
it's been absolutely insane. If you guys can't tell now, I'm actually kind of tired as is. So.
It's not that we've been picking and choosing necessarily. It's been
right.
What nights are we able to react? Do we have energy? And what is coming out right then? We're not ignoring tracks. We're not ignoring people.
No. So, like, somebody came in and was like, why aren't you reacting to any of Queen Herbie's new stuff?
Right.
And we really want to. It's just...
Oh, definitely.
Now's not... It hasn't been a good time for us.
And honestly, guys, we've only missed the last 3 that she's done. And those have been the last 3 weeks.
Right.
Like, we had not missed any of the new stuff up until,
Halloween month.
Yeah.
And even then we hit 1 or 2 of them.
No, we only missed the last 3 of the new stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not that we don't want to listen to it. I'm a huge Herbie fan. I haven't gotten to listen to any of it because I'm waiting so that we can react. But it just, life has happened. And unfortunately, that means that between the move, we didn't have everything set up even for this. I mean, we just got this stuff up, earlier today.
Well, we've had the poster up before, but we had it taped to the wall.
Yeah.
Now we've got it in a frame. It's hanging properly. We've got our little shelf
right
behind
table
us
that I just assembled today. So, I mean, like...
And so basically, over and above all, some things we wanted to kind of update you guys on. We're fine. I know there's been some people that have been kind of questioning, hey, is everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, we're perfectly fine. Just dealing with the move and getting readjusted and organizing.
Physically just exhausted.
Physically exhausted. We're still trying to keep up with our Sunday streams, at the very least.
Right.
Now this weekend, we're actually going... later on today, technically.
It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Which is our normal, by the way. We normally don't go to sleep until about 5 o'clock in the morning, just based on schedules. But
we're going to go hang out with Gatsby, Dwayne, Postcard, EK, and Hollow.
Yeah.
We're all meeting up in Cincy, so that'll be something fun. If you guys are watching this and it's early on enough, Saturday, tune in to Dwayne Jackson's Saturday night stream that will pop up later. And we will probably pop up later to completely ruin his stream.
In person.
In person, instead of just in chat.
Right.
So that's happening this weekend, so you guys are still going to get light reactions. We're putting out one today. And it's the guy that I promised we would do.
Right.
And here we are. We're hoping things will start to get more back to normal next week.
Honestly, most of the setup in the house is done. I should at least be getting somewhat back to normal. He normally can pull through if I have the energy, you know. And with the fibro, it's not just energy. If I don't get the sleep, I end up in pain. So I'm not just zapped of energy. I hurt everywhere. So I just cannot do it.
Right.
But yeah, we're hoping to get back on schedule. We're hoping to catch up with some of the stuff that we missed.
Not a lot of it.
Not a huge lot because we can't backtrack too much.
We missed a lot with October and then over the last couple weeks. But definitely be on the lookout, guys. We're going to have more of our normal reactions we usually do. You're going to see more Nightwish. You're going to see more ERB. You're going to see more
We want to catch
Herbie,
back up with Ciroc.
Black Thought.
Yeah. I know that
King
Soul
Crooked.
Mesa's stuff is coming out with, Ciroc being an executive producer.
That album's actually going to have a song with both Ciroc and Crook
exactly,
on it,
which is so exciting.
That's going to be dope.
Amaranth, we have the album. Ciroc, we need to finish her album.
T.I. dropped an album we want to hit a couple tracks on.
Right. So there's
a lot that we want to get to.
There's plenty of stuff that we're working on.
Some changes you guys are going to see soon.
I know Snow the Product also dropped one. Somebody's going to say that somewhere.
Some changes you're going to see soon just in terms of aesthetics. I mean, you guys have seen we've actually finally got this little bit here. We've also got these strip LED lights that we're going to hang up so we can
remotely change colors
background colors.
On you guys.
We're getting a new camera soon that's being given to us by a good friend of ours.
Right. Light circle.
We've already got a light circle in plans. So production-wise, everything's gonna start being more clear.
Right. And that means that you guys will be able to see this better.
I won't say you'll see that better.
It'll be a bit better angle.
We
better focus.
I said we block it pretty well.
We make a better door than a window.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're gonna have an actual separate camera to set up that's not gonna be strictly on the laptop.
Right.
We've got plans here soon to hopefully get a second monitor, which will definitely help out with streaming.
Right.
Big time. And still just tons of more stuff coming, guys.
Right.
So
we're working on it, and this new place is not only good for us mentally and emotionally, but it will help with the future of what you guys can see, production value, the whole 9 yards. We actually have a room, not just in our bedroom, but as you can see, we're in a separate room. So yes, if you guys could just please bear with us for another probably at most week or two. Right.
Because again, I do have some busy times coming up at work. But once we get back into our once we get back into our more routine schedule,
right,
it's still nothing to come home, even working overtime, knock out 3 reactions.
which we were doing before.
Right.
You know, it's just things will settle, and we're hoping before Thanksgiving, you know,
at the very least, the week of Thanksgiving, I have 4 days off.
At the very least. So just bear with us, guys.
Saturdays, we still have one tier stream to finish, which we have not done yet. We do still plan on doing that.
Right. The rest just need to be released.
There's going to be some gaming to be done on Saturdays.
Right.
Maybe special streams here and there.
Sunday live streams.
Sunday live streams are going to be a normal thing.
Yeah.
And the gaming on Saturdays that I eventually want to get to is just because I miss gaming, guys. Like, when I first started this channel, that's what it was. It's just nobody cared to watch, which is fine.
Right.
But, like, there's a new Assassin's Creed game, guys, and I'm still on Assassin's Creed 3, and I really want to play the new one. So, like...
Well, I mean, he's played them all. He's just playing them through again to get to Valhalla.
Stream.
Yeah.
So that dropped, and then, like, there's still the Final Fantasy playthroughs that I want to do. We started Final Fantasy 1 not long ago, which is a fantastic series.
And there's been talk of possibly starting a Patreon, possibly putting stuff on there that would not be on our normal channel. Some people have asked me.
We still have no clue what to actually put on.
Well, I mean, some suggestions you guys can comment below that have been asked for were like drunk book reviews from me.
I don't necessarily want to do that.
I don't necessarily want to do it either, but it's a idea for Patreon stuff. So, you know, if you have ideas, let us know below. I mean, we may not do them, but, you know, that's fine.
Yes. And yes, our matching is actually kind of on purpose. Fun fact, that actually used to be my shirt.
It fits me better.
It does.
Looks better on me.
I actually was getting rid of it to sell. Well, I got rid of it a long time ago for my mom to sell in her eBay store.
She never did.
And she never sold it. And it fits her perfectly fine, so.
And it's soft.
It is.
There is that.
All right, so yeah, like I said, we just want to give you guys an update. We're still here. We still love y'all. We're still going to be putting stuff out, and we'll be getting back to our normal routine soon. But yeah, so with that being said, guys, we love you guys.
We do.
Thank you all for watching.
Thanks for bearing with us.
Yes, and we cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Bye.